I don't see too many questions. Let's see. Okay. Any burning questions? Anything I said didn't make any sense? How do you deal with situations where others don't speak? So Jane, this is a terrific question. And you'll be happy to hear that this question is asked so often that I dedicated a special slide to just this situation. So if I can ask for your patience for just a few minutes, I think you're going to be happy. This is the #1 frequently asked question, believe it or not, and you're just confirming it. By the way, if you would like to connect with me on LinkedIn, please do so. I would be super happy to connect with everyone. I am going to drop the link to my profile here in the chat. And if we have a situation when I don't get to all the questions today, if we run out of time, I'm very happy to continue the conversation on LinkedIn platform. All right, and with that, I am going to run back. And please continue dropping your questions into chat so that you don't forget them. All right, so meeting design and preparation. I would like to show you the basic process for two things: for designing a meeting and for facilitating a meeting. So it's a two-step process, if you will. When you are designing a meeting, you're going to be asking a series of questions. Here's what you're going to be asking. Why? Why are we having this meeting? What is our desired outcome? This is probably the most important questions, and it is to the desired outcome that you will be bringing your group back to when they get lost down in the weeds. Second question you're going to be asking is there anything we will be producing? Is there a deliverable or an output? Let's say we have a new product with a ton of issues, and there is disagreement on the team about what issues need to be addressed first. So an output that we might be producing for such a meeting would be a list of top 10 issues that we need to address first. That's our output. Third question, who needs to be there? Now, again, you're probably super familiar with this phenomena. Everybody and their mama are in the meeting, and the decision makers are not there. We forgot to invite them, or they told us they can't come in the very last minute. So it's our job as a facilitator to not invite any stakeholders who don't need to be there, and to explain to stakeholders that do need to be there how important their presence is. Number 4 is probably the most interesting and the most challenging. What risks are we going to face in this meeting? So what issues are we likely to experience, and how can we mitigate those issues? For example, let's say there are a couple of people on the team that are in a state of conflict, and they have a history of bringing the stuff out in the meetings, derailing the meetings, right? If you know that this is the risk, rather than sitting there praying like, gosh, I hope John and Jim don't get going at it again, like they did five last times, you approach them before the meeting and you ask them, hey, here is what I noticed, here is what I observed. How can we take care of this before the meeting? Do we need to have a short conversation? Do we need to have a conflict resolution session? How can we reach some common ground?